Hello, hello, everyone. Sorry about the lateness of this. Apparently, I'm not yet. Okay. Yes, I'm on. Sorry about the lateness of this. Apparently, I thought I did my live and I did not. Apparently, I was talking to myself for an hour. So this is going to be short and sweet. I just wanted to let you all know I'm going to start posting regularly on Mondays and Wednesdays. Mondays and Wednesdays at 7 in the evening. And I hope that works out for people. I'd love to be chatting with you all. I'm going to start doing some readings and chit chatting with everybody. I hope they stream on over here and get on board and show me some love. Anybody that comes into the page, please come in and sign up. And oh, hello, my Renaissance grandma. Renaissance grandma. How are you, lady? I'm glad to see you here. I'm just doing this quick. I did what I thought was a live, and apparently I forgot to push the live button. So, shame on me. I'm new to this, so there's a learning curve, guys. I'm going to start coming on here on Mondays and Wednesdays. And this was supposed to be my first day, Monday, and I messed it up already. I apologize for that, but I will definitely be here Wednesday. I'm here right now. I'm willing to chat with anybody who wants to chat. My Renaissance grandma, you are you into spiritual stuff? Do you like talk about cards? Do you like to mess with cards? I had did a whole thing on my cards. My drawn decks are Hush Tarot, my babies. And I also have um, Earthcraft, which I love. I didn't think I would ever love this deck, but I knew the colors excited my psychics. my little psychic connection with my guides. They get excited about all these bright colors. And I edged it with the multicolor, made it my own. It gives me really good, powerful messages. Hey, Vanessa. I can't even see your picture, Nessa. I'm blind as a bat, hardly. I hurt my eye this past week. I've got some corneal abrasions on it. But how you doing, girl? What you doing in retirement, Nessa? This is what I'm doing. My other deck I love is the Goddess Dream deck. And I got this quite by accident, but it was meant for me to have it. I get good messages off of this deck. And it's got a lot of owls in it. Owls are my spirit animal. Twisted Sushi, how are you, girl? Thanks for coming on. I know the colors. This one's a little bit more muted than the Scottish Dream deck's a little more muted than the Earthcraft. This Earthcraft is full of color. This is the backs. This is the fronts. And it gives really good messages for me. There's not a lot of decks I can work with for me for spiritual growth and, to get to the bottom of my problems, attack my little shadows hiding around. This is one of the best decks for me. It works so well for me. I'm doing a 7-day challenge now on Hershey's channel, on her Facebook channel. Been in her group since she opened it. And everybody that knows Hershey, the shadow reader, that's my niece. Love her to death. It's my baby. Her and Brandy. And Brandy is on YouTube and Facebook also. And love them both. We share cards in common. We love to do cards and hang out with each other and all that good stuff. I know. Full moon, Twisted Sushi. Is the full moon kicking your ass? Because, girl, it's kicking my ass down to nothing. The full moon gives me emotional instability beyond control. It's been whooping me down. I get lots of energy from the moon, but she also whoops me down. Makes me get into my shadows and check myself. Couldn't live without her though. Hey, the moon and stars. I love the moon and stars. You know, they control the water element in us. We're all 67% water. You know, the tides are controlled by the moon with the ocean, and so are we. We're controlled by the moon, whether people like to believe it or not. It does affect us. These cards are great. If you don't have this deck, Twisted Sushi, you won't regret buying it. It is a mass market deck. It wasn't that expensive. And I just love it. I got this from the Hay House. I ordered some decks from the Hay House when they had their 30% off. And this deck is just phenomenal. And it's really busy. So I can't figure out if that's what gets my psyche going or if it's the colors. And I used to think it was the colors, but then I got Hush, and Hush is kind of a muted deck. But it is busy. It's got a lot of artsy, like pen drawing on it. It looks like ink drawing or pen drawing. It's not got a lot of color, but I meld with this deck phenomenally. Hush tells me all kinds of stuff. Hi, Cheyenne. Good to see you in here, girl. Glad to have you. What's your favorite deck, Cheyenne? This is one of mine. Can't live without this deck. I didn't think I'd like it that well when I first saw it. I was like, I don't know about this deck, but this deck gives such good messages. This deck here gives such good messages. I know it seems funny, like it says Fern on here, but when you go to the book, this little book that comes with your deck is phenomenal. And it tells you all the good stuff you need to know. So, what's everybody's favorite deck? Twisted, what's your favorite deck? Cheyenne, what's your favorite deck? Renaissance Grandma, what's your favorite deck? Jump on in here, guys, and tell me what you like. Uh-oh, I lost my comments. There we go. You guys be patient with me. I'm new on here, but I'm trying. I'm trying to get out here. Nessa, what you up to? Uh-oh. What did I do? I did something boo-booed. Uh-oh. See, I can't barely see that. It's so small on the screen, guys. Oh, okay, here. Let me see if I can take that off. Sorry, guys, I'm just learning this, so be patient with me. Trying to keep up with the chat. More swollen after work. Yes, Twisted. It is the moon. The moon is playing havoc with all of us. Powerful. There's powerful energy in the moon. I've always believed that. I read it quite a few times, but I really ever since I can remember, the moon affects my emotions in a big way. I know, I love Hay House too. I love their card stock, and I love their mat. I'm a big matte card. Cards that have that kind of glossy stuff on them feels weird on my fingers. I have some of those, and I haven't gotten rid of them because I got them as gifts or whatever, and I didn't want to. But sometimes I have to chop on them. I mean, I know, Cheyenne, I can relate. I do love Oracle decks. I love Oracle decks. I probably have more I know I have more Oracle decks than I do tarot. Just for one thing, I have the Hush, and I have the Crow Tarot, and me and Crow are buds too. And that's, I think when you find a deck that really works for you and that you bond with, you really don't want to too much go into other decks. I know that sounds stupid, but it's true for me. I mean, I have other tarot decks, but I mostly use Hush or I use Crow. I do have the, oh, what is it called? Oh, I'm so horrible with this. I'm sorry, guys. This one. And me and this one, I laugh so hard at this deck. I at first thought it was like just for Halloween or something, and it's not. It's, you could use this every day. The Shadowland deck. It's funny. It has all these little creatures on it, and I laugh my ass off at this deck, and it reads really well. Ooh, you got the Oracle of the Rose. How is it? I saw that. I saw that. Oh my. Now what's going on? Oh, sorry guys. That was my notifications I forgot to shut off. Sorry about that. How's the Oracle of the Rose for you? Is it working out great? Oh. You're doing YouTubing too, Vanessa? That's great. Yeah, I know Rebecca Campbell's decks. I do have one of her decks. I had a bunch of them, but my great niece, uh, let me see, isn't that a Rebecca Campbell right there? I'm so sorry, guys. I'm trying to get my cards in a better order where I can get to them easier. I think the Starseed is a Rebecca Campbell, isn't it? Let's see. Yes, the Starseed Oracle. This is the one I kept. All the other ones I had, I gave to my great niece because she came down for a visit and we were playing with cards and she was like reading so well with them. I was like, baby, you take them with you. They're meant for you. This one she didn't care for, but this is my favorite. So it worked out okay. This one here I read with and it does good for me. Nessa, what's your name of your channel? Vanessa, my Renaissance grandma that's on here right now, guys, is a person I used to work with when we worked at the hospital. We worked together for many years. I was there 32 and she was there way more than me. She was there longer than me. So she's doing retirement now. And she's starting a YouTube. Vanessa, put up give us the name of your YouTube and we'll check it out. Give us the name of your YouTube channel on here. I'm loving it. It comes with an attunement card. The attune to the rose energy and the guidebook is great for so far too. That's great, Twisted. Does it give you good messages? Can you work with it on yourself? Because that's the problem I have is some cards I want to work with for myself and they don't want to read for me. Like I can't read on myself with them. And I know some of the other people we talk to in chat and that they say they have the same problem. The only deck that I ever had really good success rate with was this Earthcraft Oracle. It reads really well for me and it hits right to the point. It doesn't hold back. If you're asking Spirit, what do I need to work with on myself, for my spiritual growth, it'll tell you right out what you're hiding from or what you need to work on. Oh, what did I do? Okay. Yes, the Crow Tarot is one of my favorites. I have that one right here. Crow Tarot is one of my favorites. And Hershey said I read my ass off with this deck. I have the little book right here. I actually have the Crow Tarot. I also have the Crow Oracle. And I also have the, um, what is her other one? Dang it. The Guardian of the Night. The Guardian of the I like MJ McCullane. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I hope I am because I don't want to disrespect the lady. MJ Colleen. Colleen. It's on this book. I love her art. I love her art. I love the way she sees the cards. And I just recently got her new book, the the how to read the oracle cards in pairs. Like her dive into that. These Crow Tarot is beautiful. And I am more of a empathetic reader. I read I don't read so much from the book. Like this book, the only time I use it is if somebody says, "Well, what does the book say?" And then I get the book out. And I've edged it myself. I've edged it in this pretty soft gold. I didn't cut it down. It's okay for my and it's a nice cardstock that doesn't hurt my hands. So this one is one of my favorites. This is one of my drawn decks. This one and Hush are my drawn tarot decks that I use. And I don't use too many others. I have a couple of ones that I got as gifts that I use once in a while and play with. And Hershey and my niece Brandy brought me this one for my birthday because Hershey had it. And she said, "Oh, I said, no, it's okay. I don't want to play with yours." And I started playing with Hershey's and I was getting such good readings off this and me and her were laughing ourselves silly playing with these cards. Shadow has, a seriousness to it at times, but it tells you things in a funny way. It makes me laugh. The artwork makes me laugh. The, the way they look at this, like, look at this. This is one of my favorite cards. Oh, let me get it right, guys. Sorry. That is one of my favorite cards. Looks like a little doll with pins in it thrown in a corner somewhere. I mean, you have to see the humor in these cards to enjoy working with them. What's another one that makes me laugh myself silly? I love this one too. Some people don't get it, but it's all the different paints blending into each other on the cups, which I find to be funny because isn't that how life is? Everything spills into each other, and these cards just make me laugh. I enjoy working with these cards. They are uplifting for me. They make me laugh. And my baby nieces, Hershey. Oh my God, what is wrong with me tonight? Hershey and Brandy bought me these for my birthday. So my babies, Hershey and Brandy bought me them. So they're a treasure deck. They got me those and they got me the Shadowland. They got me the Shadowland. Oh, hell. Where's that at? Lenormand. I'm sorry. I was trying to find it. The Shadowland Lenormand for it. And I love them both. They're hilarious. So how you guys all doing tonight? Any other new decks? Oh, shoot. I keep highlighting that and don't mean to, guys. I'm not very good at the chatter thing yet. My Renaissance Grandma is Vanessa's channel. What you talk about, Nessa? What you There's her. What you talk about on your channel, Vanessa? Tell us about it. You jumped on to say, Vanessa, we got to go do lunch. We got to get with Teresa and get the gang together and go do lunch. You have to holler at me. I'm home all the time. I'm watching Ben's dogs, my grandbabies, so I'm here most days. My number's still the same. You have to holler at me. Tell me what your channel's about, girl. Oh, you're getting the fireworks lit off, Twisted. So you enjoy your fireworks. They scare the dogs to death, so I try to stay away from them. They did bomb my house with a big giant one earlier, shook the whole house, scared everybody half to death. That deck is top tier. Which one, babe? Cheyenne, which deck? Which deck you talking about? Herbs, plants, base, cooking, gardening, etc. Oh, it sounds fun, Nessa. Oh, yeah. Nessa is uh, I'm going to call her an apothecary. She may not like that. She makes ointments and stuff. I'll tell you what, she made my daughter this ointment for her psoriasis. She gets psoriasis, little scratchy psoriasis patches, and that ointment, it smelled like Johnson and Johnson's baby aspirins, and that was the only thing that ever cleared my daughter's psoriasis up. Nessa, you got to find that recipe. I need some more of that cream. It was an ointment like cream, pale orange like a Johnson and Johnson baby aspirin, and smelled like a Johnson and Johnson baby aspirin. But Sissy's got it on her foot, and she's got some on here and some up here on her arm. She's tried everything and can't get that to clear up. That was the only ointment ever cleared her psoriasis up. You got to go take the fur babies out. Okay, Cheyenne. I know they're my dogs. I got them out before my son's dogs and my dog I took out before the big fireworks started, and I'm so glad I did because they get totally like they want under the blanket on the bed and they're shaking like crazy. So be careful out there, Cheyenne. Come back and holler at us. I'm probably not going to be on here much longer. I told Thomas I would do a thing with him tonight. If you all like Thomas's channel. I'm so sorry. For some reason I have this stupid cough. Uh-oh. If you ever go to Thomas's channel, which is oh, he's going to kill me. Tarot Your Way. If you go to Tarot Your Way, I'm going to be on with him at I think 1:00. So I have to go. I messed my own stuff up tonight. I can't stay that long. But you guys come back. I'm going to start being on here on Monday and Wednesdays at 7 in the evening. And I'm going to see how that works out. I'm flexible. I'm retired. I can kind of come on here and do what I want. If you guys think it's a better time than 7, let me know. I'm open to suggestions. All right. I'm going to sign off now. All of you guys have a great evening. Stay safe for this 4th of July. I'm wishing you all the happy 4th of July. I'm sending you all wishes for love, peace, health, happiness, and prosperity, all that your hearts and hands can hold. And I want y'all to come back anytime you want to. Vanessa, I'm going to check out your channel, girl. And call me so we can go do lunch. I'm bored. I need some company. Okay, girl. You guys have a good night. It was great being on here. Please come back. I'm going to get better at this. You guys can grow with me, help me out, give me pointers. You have a good evening. Bye.